Are you worried your family history research might be lost to future generations? Is it currently sitting on your computer or hard drive? Maybe it's in file folders that no one wants. We are Lynn and Danette. We're cousins. We're family historians. We're a writer and an artist. And we've joined forces to create Heirloom, pre-made templates that take all the work out of building your family history book. We help fulfill your family history book dreams. Join us every Tuesday for conversations and questions with Lynn and Danette, helping you build your legacy for future generations. Our pages, your story. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Conversations and Questions with Lynn and Danette. Now, this is episode 2. You can see it's just me here, but Danette will be joining us. She is waiting inside of Canva because we are going to do a little what's in your book. And what we're going to do here is sort of look at the variety of pages and elements that you might want to consider including in your family history book. So we're going to take you into Canva, into our Heirloom templates, and show you what we've done in terms of creating a family history book and the variety of elements that we feel you might want in your book. So hopefully you'll pick up some tips there. So let's head on over into Canva and Heirloom and let's check it out. So Danette, first place to start?
I would start with the cover. Make sure that your cover gives your reader an idea of what your story or the book is going to be about. Here, obviously, it's about someone's grandparents, and it will follow the whole line through till today, I'm assuming. But what you need at the beginning of your book is your copyright. That's on your left-hand side down there in the corner. I would put in a forward and maybe a dedication page if you wanted that. Those are a few important things. Another important thing, of course, is the table of contents. Well, all books need a table of contents.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's when you would now start your story.
Right. And of course, we really liked when we were doing our book to start our story with either a tree or a timeline or a group sheet. So I can show you a few examples of those. So this is a beautiful, beautiful tree. This is a 2-page spread. You don't have to do it as a 2-page spread. You certainly could do just one side. So say you want to do your paternal side and then move into that person's story and then use the other half of the tree as sort of a title page for the maternal side. But this is really lovely too. But it's entirely up to you how you want to arrange that, but just gives you an idea. It sort of gives you that big picture view before you move into the details. So that's an option. Another option is to do something like group sheet. So I love a group sheet because, again, it gives us a lot of information in a small amount of space. So we've got our 2 people who've come together here and married, the children they had, their birth, their spouse, their marriages and deaths. So a lot of information on here, as well as a few pictures. So really gives you that big picture view. We've just put together here with this another little page beside it to coordinate with it, and just sort of an overview of the Taylor name, coat of arms, that sort of thing. And then there's also a timeline. So that's another option. So if your story is really going to follow a specific timeline, maybe a particular event in your ancestor's life, then timelines are great. Again, nice 2-page spread. And all of this timeline is completely flexible. So you can change the fonts. As you can see here, this font's different than this font. And that's just showing you have a variety of options for you. You can change the color, the fonts of your text, your pictures, everything is movable on here. The range of dates, completely flexible, but a great big overview of your ancestor's life, which is nice. And then from there, we've got that big picture view. We move in to the guts of the book, right?
Yep, the guts of the book, which is your story, obviously, and highlight your story or to make your story more pleasing to your reader. I use all the documents I can find and all the pictures I can find. As you can see on here, we have a visual of the immigration of the ancestor. Also, I would include, if you have it, a ship's manifest, naturalization papers. There I have a little map. And of course, the figures or the people who immigrated. But pictures and documents are an excellent way of presenting information to your reader and validating what you've written, I think. All the templates that I've made are very versatile, so you can pop different things in and out of them. Here we have newspaper articles, those are always good. And of course, the guy's death certificate. Um, but all those things add not only versatility and eye appeal to your book, but bring your story to life, I think. And what's the next page we have here?
This is the birth certificate page. Yeah.
A birth certificate that I did not own or have. So I presented all the information on a made up birth certificate. That way I was able to present the information without it just being dry on the page.
Yeah.
And the other page, again, has a death certificate on it. But all those things I think are important in your book, as well as the photos, of course. Oh, here we have a photo of the family with all the pertinent information next to it. And by having pages like that, you're giving the information without it being a dictionary or a newspaper column look. The pictures are kind of thrown in there with your story. The story, of course, is the most important part of your book, but
absolutely.
Yep, there's slipped in a photo of the old homestead, and it all goes along with the story, of course. And then the grandmother, who the book is being written about, there's photos of her sisters, and there'll also be for the brothers, of course. All things are equal. And then towards the end of your book, you want to include a forward, not a forward, an afterward, maybe bibliography, a thank you page, things like that are important to your book, even though they're at the very end. Kind of sums up what you've done, gives everyone proof and validation to your facts.
Welcome back. I hope everybody enjoyed that. I hope you got lots of great ideas. And if you've got any questions, please put them in the comments below or feel free to email me directly. And we'll look forward to answering your questions in upcoming episodes. Speaking of upcoming episodes, we've got another one coming your way next week, and that is going to be about photographs. So once again, Danette's going to take us behind the scenes into Canva with our templates and show you how you can import your photographs into those pages and how to make them look beautiful on the page. So that's coming up next week here at Conversations and Questions with Lynn and Danette. So if you please give us some love and like this video, make sure you subscribe so that you'll get more notifications. And thanks for watching, and we'll see you back here next week.